start this shit off proper naughty, baby.
Woo!
Crack 'em if you got 'em, son. Nate Dawg, crack 'em if you got 'em, son. This is kind of monumental. We have never had Nate Dawg on a non-decade episode. What are we on? 88 today?
88.
The fucking the CD Lamb episode.
We kind of stopped that pace count that we were doing with him.
It's all different now.
It's all different now.
It's all different now. We hadn't had Nate on for a while, so we had to get him on. Nate Dawg, love to have you on. Returning, of course, we're just starting. Why wouldn't Adam be up and walking around?
You got excited.
Oh, my goodness. So, Nate Dawg,
Yes.
congratulations on the big Monday night game yesterday. You are a giant San Francisco 49er fan, and we had to have you on because we needed to get your thoughts on these pesky Rams, because we will be talking about that, because we are playing the Rams this coming up Sunday. And I feel like you might have some insight because you probably watched the game a little bit closer than I did. I was eating tacos and drinking beers with brother Adrian. But big win.
Love tacos. Love brother Adrian.
It's a good combo.
You want to get right into it.
Well, just one sec there, Nate Dawg. I'm going to just quickly shout us out. You see that? It doesn't matter what your name.
You got me there.
No, sweet shirt, though. I'm just going to shout out our socials real quick. At Cowboys Can Fan on every social media platform. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Our website at cowboyscanfan.com. Nate Dawg, the floor is yours. What did you think about the game last night or 2 nights ago?
First of all, I don't know why you're torturing me with pictures of Jimmy G here. This is brutal.
I thought that's your prince.
I hate him.
I thought that's your king.
I hate him.
But Nate Dawg actually said something very specific to me. He said the reason that the San Francisco 49ers are doing well and the reason they are winning is because...
Well, they limit Jimmy G and what he does back there. You got a great defense. Arguably, I think the 49ers and the Cowboys defense are the two best defenses in the league. And I think right now it's Micah Parsons versus Bosa for Defensive Player of the Year.
Bosa had a great game. So pretty much, I think you can almost take any quarterback in the NFL or any half-decent quarterback, alas, Cooper Rush, and you can pretty much play two types of offense. Run the ball. Sorry, you have to play two types of way. Run the ball and then play amazing defense, right?
Yeah.
So the 49ers and the Cowboys are very similar in that regards because you don't trust Jimmy G's arm at all, and I still don't trust Cooper Rush's arm at all. Bandwagon boys, how's it going over there? We haven't even said shit to you boys yet.
I'm doing fine. Adam is making me very nervous.
Isn't he? I'm trying not to look over there. I'm trying to just concentrate on our guest and his beautiful Wu-Tang shirt.
Yeah.
Here's the thing,
and Ric Flair.
If we were flying a plane and Adam was the pilot, we would not know we were going to hit the ground until about one meter before.
It's like, hey, is everything fine? He's like, yep, no, everything's good. Everything is fine.
That's the type of guy we want, though. That's the type of guy that we want.
I respect that.
You have to respect it.
Whenever you're dealing with technology and whenever you're trying to run a show, especially when we're the ones operating,
we gotta call you out.
Here's the thing: if we're using the plane analogy,
is this behind baseball?
This is behind baseball. If we're using the plane analogy, and I'm the pilot or the navigator, I'm also the mechanic, the electrical engineer, the stewardess. I'm playing multiple roles, so sometimes you just got to make sure. You guys, there's 3 of you guys.
What's your favorite role?
3 of us.
Pilot, stewardess, or mechanical engineer.
What would you rather be out of?
Yeah.
I'm just the guy that loads.
Marry, fuck, kill yourself on one of those ones.
Yeah.
Well, stewardess, you're fucking. No, pilot. I'm banging the pilot.
I'm banging stewardess, Adam.
He's like, did you guys get enough vodka with your drinks? I don't know. Maybe maybe we'll find one over in the bathroom over here.
Yeah, bring me a couple more and we'll see about it.
It's a trick question. They're all satiable.
This is the funny thing, though. Adam, and this is going to be nothing against his profession, but Adam just named off 3 professions. I'm the bag handler. I'm just loading the bag into the plane and drinking a beer in the fucking airport
Star of the
lounge.
show. Star of the show.
I'm just out there thinking, why hasn't this plane taken off yet?
Oh yeah. Or you're that customer who's like, can we fucking get off this runway?
No, I'm not
Passenger,
that. As long as they're hooking you up with drinks, I don't usually care.
But hey,
or if I have to pee.
Hey.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
I do. So we will crack him if you got him, son.
got him.
Yeah, that'll calm your nerves.
There we go.
We
now
will.
we're relaxing.
Before we get into the LA game, we did hit it hot and horny off with Nate there. But before we get into it too much, let's just quickly touch base on the big win against the Commanders. We didn't do it on the post game. I just want to quickly go around with you two guys and myself and Who was your guys' crack'em of the player of the game? I don't believe we did it on the post game. Granted, we had been drinking for 6 or 7 hours.
That's right.
I don't remember doing it.
Well, as we know, Alex forgot that we even had a guest post game.
He was stretching his
show.
neck the whole time.
It's a great chair. It's a comfortable chair.
It's comfy.
Really? I thought we hated that chair.
I
'Cause
mean,
it's squeaky wheels and
oh no, it's a terrible chair.
yeah.
I'll just. Hey, can I just bang one out right here, homie?
Bang it. Who's your crack'em player of the game from Washington Commanders versus the Dallas Cowboys football team?
I'm gonna say Donovan Wilson. He's growing on
Ooh,
me. I
Dono.
love him. He was out there 8 tackles, 1 assist. Probably 4 of those I remember.
Whoa, are you throwing stats at us right now?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the old stat sheet.
I like it.
But of course, I think there's an obvious choice.
Who?
CeeDee Lamb, 6 for 97, 1 tutty.
Yeah. Okay. I do. Okay. Yep. What do you
Okay,
got? All right.
Okay, I'll fuck with you, DJ.
I fuck with you, AJ.
Who's my Crackem player of the game? Loved the way CD Lamb looks, so I'll definitely toss a can up for CD.
You're going CeeDee Lamb, which
Yep.
I don't think we've had a Crackem player of the game on the offensive side of the ball yet.
Well, I tried to get an offensive player,
player?
the week before, but I was superseded by D-Law from you guys.
He had 3 sacks.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg, did you watch much of the game?
That route that CeeDee Lamb ran to get that touchdown was one of the most beautiful routes I've seen in a long time.
It was nasty. The guy completely bit on a corner, and then next thing you know, CeeDee Lamb's catching it post and walking across the end zone. So I honestly think, unless I go...
Before you answer, chat saying, so EJ Savage saying, player of the game, let's be honest, it's Brett Money Mayar.
Not a bad choice, to be honest.
Serrato, boots on the ground.
What up, Eric?
Serrato says, my Crackem player is not so bland.
Hey, fair.
Yeah.
First, I think, pretty much his first NFL action, he recorded an interception. Fair enough.
And then just before we go to your Crackem player of the game, our boy Kilo C says, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills. Oh, that's a shout out for
Yeah,
Nate
Oh, yeah,
Dawg.
Kilo.
Of course, Kilo.
Hell yeah,
hell,
Kilo.
hell fucking
That's
yeah.
vape worthy.
Smoke weed every
There he
day.
is.
So
Okay,
the- all-
who's your player?
all
Crackem
great,
player of the game.
all great choices. AJ with the AJ. Who the fuck did you say?
Donovan Willie.
Oh yeah, you said Wilson. So you went defense. Adam and Nate Dogg went CeeDee Lamb. I'm gonna stick the defensive side of the ball. I mean, if a guy shuts down a receiver for what did he have? 2 catches for 15 yards and records an interception.
Oh.
I'm going with Trevon Diggs.
I take mine back. I go Diggs. I
You're
was
going
to
Diggs?
I-
Oh, so that automatically makes him the player of the game.
Who was that? Terry McLaughlin? He was on?
Terry McLaughlin.
Yeah.
So that makes Trevon Diggs. So we're still on the defensive side of the ball. So we're going with Trevon Diggs as the Crackem player of the game because it's
Defense.
2 out of 4,
Yeah,
50% of the votes.
That's science.
That's science.
Hey.
Ad's also
It's science.
Ad flopped over. Crazy. I liked it. I
Hey.
convinced him.
Hey, sometimes
Hey.
you got to turn heel.
Okay, so that's. I mean, we don't really need to touch more about the Washington game.
Nah.
It was a great game. We got out of there with a W. Any division win is important and great to have. But we have a big game coming up. A game that again, a lot of the NFL analysts are taking. Well, one, we're the underdogs again, but the majority of NFL analysis on NFL.com are taking the LA Rams to beat the Dallas Cowboys at home at SoFi Stadium.
It's got to be just because they're at home.
Yeah, it always tips it a little bit.
Yeah.
It always gives it that little nudge towards when it's close, it usually goes to the home team, the betting. But do analysts go that way or do they just try to pick the sexy pick? I don't know.
a little bit of both.
A little bit of one, a little bit two. So the Rams are actually a 5.5 favorite, which is pretty
fuck.
crazy to me, especially after watching them against San Fran.
We only had 9 points.
They had
They-
9 points.
They have that defending Super Bowl champions stance on them still, and they're going to have that all season.
So question for you guys, because they got embarrassed on Monday night, do they come out with a little bit more pep in their step, maybe, per se? Is that an actual thing, do you think? Like, after getting embarrassed, do you think that gives you a little bit more pizzazz and
If
you
you-
want to go out there a bit more?
If it was a mistake on what the team was doing, yeah, but maybe that's just who they are
Well,
right now.
So I've only watched 2 LA Rams games this season. The one was opening night where they got embarrassed. And then it was Monday night against this San Fran 49ers. They did not look impressive at all. There's one guy on their team that you have to worry about, in
That's
my
it.
mind.
You take that guy away, and they don't know what to do. Stafford has no idea what to do.
You lock down. Cooper Kupp's going to get his. Cooper Kupp's going to put up he's going to get catches. He's going to break tackles.
Yep.
He's going to get yards. But you obviously have to game plan as him being your number one guy to shut down, right?
Well, yeah, and
You either do that or you give Cooper Kupp the openings. I mean, obviously, yeah, the answer is shut him down, but you could also play it the other way and just give no other options and then just play Cooper Kupp really rush. So he still, like you said, he still might go off for 100+ yards, but make sure that's all that they're really
can't
getting.
have like that big play, right? Like if you get 100, so it's always kind of how do I say it? It's a little
Say it in French.
je suis no, but it's the stat sheet doesn't always tell the truth, right? Like so say Cooper Kupp goes for 11 or 12 catches for 100 yards. That doesn't necessarily mean he dominated the game, right? I'm more worried about a guy that has 3 catches and 100 yards and a touchdown than a guy that had 11 catches and 100 yards, right?
Sure. He's just getting the ball.
Our defense right now, they've been able to kind of keep teams in check. No one scored 20 points or more on us. No one scored 20 points or more on the 49ers. Actually, the only 2 teams in the NFL right now that have not had more than 20 points scored on them.
That's right.
But I think if we can keep the offense kind of in check and limit Cooper Rush just to, or sorry, now I'm calling him Cooper Rush.
Come on now.
Limit Cooper Kupp to maybe just picking up, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards a catch and can control him from having a big play. I think we can win this game.
When I announced it, you all said it's not possible. Come on, give me a break, man.
We're depending on you, boys.
Looking tough.
Looking tough.
I mean, if we look at the team stats,
22 Leathermen returning next season.
Looking tough.
This arm ready to throw about 2,000 yards next fall.
we're totally gonna get banned by YouTube for playing the entire movie.
Yeah, the entire Dazed and Confused movie.
just an audio clips.
Y'all ready to bust some ass?
all right, sorry, I won't do it
That's okay.
anymore.
If we go ahead.
I was just going to say he's the only guy that failed twice just so he could be an asshole.
Is that
2
even
years in a
legal?
row.
Yeah, not
Get it out. Get it out.
not a bad guy to have blocking for you though.
Nice.
If anyone's confused on our references right now, we are referencing the movie Dazed and Confused with a young Ben Affleck.
His only good movie.
His only good movie.
Lila B comes in with a zinger. Hey AJ, nice to see your eyes open, rolling on floor laughing.
Oh, Zigama.
The commish.
That is
Sagama Beach.
Okay.
Each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your body.
Hey, sometimes we need to have a soundbite dump.
Yeah,
It's not bad to have. Okay, what I don't even know what we were talking
where
about
are
now.
we at here?
So,
where are we at here? Huh?
What I just wanted to do was look at their comparative stats in a chart that's really easy. Blue is good, dark blue is not good. It looks like there's a lot more light blue than dark blue.
So you're saying that right now
This is a comparison of the team stats.
it's just kind of weird that they don't use the same color for the same team. You know what I mean? Blue is always,
yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like I was looking at the top 2 and I was like, okay, so Dallas is the blue.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It literally it's kind of confusing their color scheme.
Dallas is always on top.
Okay, so that makes more sense. So interceptions thrown is the one. So these are the 2 ones that kick out to me right off the hop. Is the 2 turnovers ones. Interceptions thrown and fumbles lost.
Yeah.
Los Angeles Rams have 9 total and the Cowboys have 2. That's a very important stat.
Wow. I'm surprised at the interception. The number only 1.
Yeah,
It feels like
I'm pretty sure it was Dak that threw it in week 1.
Is he coming back? Or is it
No,
too early to talk about that?
We'll get in.
No,
We'll get
Dak's
into it.
never coming back.
Dak's never coming back. Cooper Rush is the new quarterback. Haven't you been on the internet and talked to our crazy fans? Cooper Rush has won
No.
3 games against 2 terrible division rivals.
Goonies never say die.
There you go.
He's not coming. The Cowboys came out saying they wanted him to have at least a week of full practice
Okay.
before he was out there starting. He can't even grip a football right now.
No, and like Barry said, Jerry's playing a nice mind game. I think it's he knows that there's at least a week, not this one, but next week away from it.
Oh,
and
definitely.
probably longer. Let's be honest.
I'm kind of nervous. Like I've 100% want us to win this game.
I'm only nervous because there's a lot of the analysts and obviously the thing that you post saying that you like still being the underdog. A lot of people are considering specifically after the San Fran win that Cowboys have
San Fran win.
San Fran over the Rams.
Okay.
That we're gonna beat the Rams this week. Well, we know we're gonna beat the Rams this weekend.
The reason
The thing that I get worried about is when everybody else agrees with us,
we're wrong.
we're wrong. Or sorry, you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen this week. I'm nervous about the Cowboys winning because if the Cowboys win, the fucking fan base is going to go absolutely nuclear saying we beat the Super Bowl champions. Cooper Rush should be our starting quarterback.
What are you getting online? A lot of
Oh my God, dude. Okay.
But honestly, you look at what happened with Aikman earlier on in 91 when
he got benched.
Yeah, he was benched. So, the consensus is the fact that Jerry has done it before. Jerry's not an idiot. He's a billionaire. You had Jimmy J who did the same thing. That QB has a hot hand. Stick with the QB that has a hot hand. Now, obviously, the nervousness thing about it is the fact that the other wins that we had these past week, Dak would have won those games. And then we go into the Rams. You beat the Rams, and all of a sudden it's like, well, maybe we're going to play him against Philly. Let's see what this kid's got, right?
I am just rewind 3 months ago. I didn't think I'd be spending most of my online time arguing with people.
With your fan.
Arguing with other Dallas Cowboys fans, trying to make sense that Cooper Rush is not the better quarterback than Dak Prescott. It is like insane. There's like a very large percentage of people that legit think Cooper Rush should start over Dak Prescott when both of them are healthy. And I almost don't even want to talk about it because all I've been doing is arguing with people online about it. And it's one of those things you can't win the argument because they're just so set on this dude that's won 3 games this year against 2 very bad opponents is better than somehow the guy that owns the passing touchdown record for all Cowboys quarterbacks. Nate, I'm going to ask you because you don't have a biased opinion. I know you watch a lot of Crack 'em if you got 'em.
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
You watch a lot of football, and I'm just interested from an outside perspective because that's more refreshing than anyone else's.
Yeah.
Who do you think, after watching a few of these games, is the better Dallas Cowboys quarterback?
Well, Dak didn't look good week 1.
He looked terrible.
Cooper Rush looks good because he has nothing to lose.
Yep.
But I will say this: both your quarterbacks have never had a safety caused by themselves by running out of the end zone. So you're up already.
Nice.
Not like some idiot. But I don't know, man. I think you go with Dak. I think Dak had a bad week 1. But I think Dak's your guy. But do you go with the hot hand? I don't know. I go with Dak. I go with Dak Prescott. He's $40 million.
Yeah, you have to.
Here's what I think the ideal scenario is. Cooper wins every game except for the final game before the bye week, letting Dak's hand heal completely.
Yep.
Right?
When's your
week 9?
Week 9.
Week 9, okay.
You think he's going to be out that long though? They're already talking about him trying to come back week 5.
This is just ideal scenario.
Hypothetically.
This is week 5,
No,
though.
Week 9's the bye week.
But week 5 is the week that we're in. We know he's not coming back.
But
this week,
AJ
right?
said he hopes that in his ideal situation, Cooper Rush wins every game minus the last game prior to the bye week. So that'd be week 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why I hope that is so that then so that everyone who's gonna hop back and forth between which side they're on this argument, they're going to, because there's people who are hard against Dak and they're right
So hard, so hard, right?
Just like politics, we're not looking for them. We're looking for the middle
people.
Yeah. So those guys are going to be hopping back and forth. You want Dak to come back when everyone's like, yeah, bring back Dak. What a shitty game by Cooper Rush, and we still get the most victories out of that scenario.
So you want to inflate his victories and then have him have a crash and burn game.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit different because I want him to win every game he plays, but in a scenario like possibly this scenario that could happen is if we play Los Angeles and we beat Los Angeles and then Dak comes back against the hottest team in the NFL, the fucking Philadelphia Eagles, and then Dak and the Cowboys lose that game, the fan base will literally explode.
No, absolutely, dude. I'm saying that's why. Look, it's not what I wish for. What I wish for is next. I wish that Cooper Rush wins this game. Dak comes back and starts winning football for the Dallas Cowboys. That's what I personally wish. But the ideal scenario for the Cowboys is to go into Week 10 8-2 with Dak coming back.
Oh,
Or,
definitely.
Sorry, week 11.
But is there
Or no,
Is there
whatever it was.
is there any way in hell? And I'm sure we've talked about this, but it's the hottest topic, and I know it's getting beat to death by everybody that talks Cowboys football. But we still have to talk about it.
I'm on Tom Brady's side.
I'm gonna side with Brady. No, but is there any way that a healthy Dak gets pushed aside by a healthy Cooper Rush?
Not with the money.
I think the kicker.
But this is the difference. Is it's a game of one game a week. So that's what we're looking at. Dak will rehab until he's 100% ready to play, rather than 80% ready to play, basically. And that's that's where I'm thinking we're looking at. As soon as Dak is able to throw the ball, Jerry is going to be doing everything he can to get Dak back into the football game, right?
Well, there's just
You hope.
the one thing that we all were saying too is, like, last week when we were drunk, we were saying, I was all like, hey, put Dak back. I've been drinking for 5 hours. But I like the fact that Mike McCarthy came out and said Dak Prescott will not play unless he has a full week of practice before a game. Which if you can practice a full slate of practices before a game, in my mind, you're ready to go.
And when I say 100%, we're talking football 100%.
As 100% as you're going to be going into week 5 after already tearing or breaking a bone or whatever the fuck he did, right?
He's got to feel football ready.
Yeah.
And I don't mind it. So here's the thing is, we're able to have this conversation instead of, so when the fuck is Dak coming back?
Yeah. I would rather be having this conversation than like, fuck me, man.
Totally.
Some of the chat saying Serrato says not worried about the Rams defense, just have to copycat the Bills. They exposed that Rams D like AB in a pool. EJ Savage is thinking we're actually going to lose a close one, 24-20 Rams, and he desperately wants to be wrong.
Write that down.
EJ's
record prediction, and I'll say it before Ad says anything else. If you have a record prediction for the game, put it in the chat. We will write it down. If you hit that record, or if you hit that score, we will send you a Cowboys Can Fan t-shirt. Mark it down.
Mark it down.
Nate Dawg, we will get yours. We'll get your prediction. Will Nate be the first guy to go against the Cowboys in a score prediction?
No, EJ Savage just was.
What did he? Oh, he went
24-20 Rams.
Also, too,
That's the first one.
Yeah, EJ Savage.
Right.
He can't.
You can't. It's a division foe.
Exactly.
Nate literally cannot go for the
I'm
Rams.
really torn, but
You're
can't.
a bandwagon boy this
You're a
weekend.
bandwagon boy. Hey,
don't tell anybody.
grab that Diggs jersey off there, or
Here, put this helmet on.
put this helmet
Put
on.
me in, coach.
Just a couple points, just so that he doesn't have the 24-20 looming over him. He goes, he desperately wants to be wrong, but a pissed off Rams team playing a backup QB that's on a 3-game winning streak. A law of averages say we lose. As good as the Niners and the Cowboys defense is, I think the Niners have the formula to beat the Rams. They have the luxury of being familiar with them, and that's a huge thing most overlook. When talking about how our defenses are similar, ideal scenario is we beat the Rams, Dak comes back, smashes the Eagles, and we're 5-1 going into games against the Lions and the Bears.
God damn, EJ should have his own podcast. That was a great response.
He said, first thing, phone lines better be open today. And obviously we have a guest, and we're going to do a midweek show. We haven't got taking the calls in these shows down to a science, so wanted to give him some extra love, and we'll get him on
pregame.
Yeah,
why not have him on pregame? EJ, be set up for, I don't know, half hour before the Sunday game, and we'll get you on the line.
Yeah, we're gonna try to start a little earlier too, perhaps on Sunday.
Yeah.
So pull up that Macho Man.
Look at this. Oh, I'm going to pull up other scores. 31-17 Cowboys from Kilo C. 27.
Hang on.
What did Kilo say?
Kilo said
31-17
31-17 Cowboys.
I would love that.
And
I fucking love that.
And then we have DHC Matty Ice Henry 27-13 Cowboys.
I don't even think we've scored more than 25 points. 25 was our highest score. 26 was.
3 was our highest.
Zigama. No, 26. We haven't even broke 30 points, but we also haven't let anyone score more than 20. So it's going to be leaned upon our defensive playmakers to keep this game close. And then we just need Cooper Rush to do enough. Cooper Rush just can't throw interceptions. He can't turn the ball over, which he hasn't. And we need to get some tuggies.
Also, too, don't run out of the end zone.
Yeah, don't run out of the end zone if you're at the back.
If you're the quarterback, that's never good. Never.
I brought the screen up to Macho Man.
I know,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was too.
It was
EJ
too
Savage
late.
is gone.
Oh, right. So, damn it. It was funny. Alex had the Macho Man thing up on there saying a GIF saying, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
because
yeah.
we called EJ Savage his wife and then myself as the Mega Powers.
Yeah.
And then as he was switching through, we saw the Alex passed out look, right? The best shot ever.
Look at that. Look at that neck stretch.
Oh yeah, that is a stretch. Just stretching my neck.
Neck's not even stretching. It's great.
You've never been in the deep fucking
Slumber.
I mean, to his defense,
meditation.
okay, to his defense, that is the way he does his neck. That's the exact look, but the eyes are a little bit more
Not play. Okay, play this fucking clip.
heavy.
Play this clip. You can watch the point that he literally wakes
Charlton
up.
over TJ Watt is probably one
He
of
has
the
no
worst.
idea.
What are you doing?
Right there.
Yeah.
That was like he was
Guilty.
like the Undertaker back from
Yeah.
the dead.
That was
Actually,
a
that
guilty
would be a good
face.
gif. The Alex waking up and then the Undertaker sitting up.
That is not
at
just stretching my eyes.
Yeah.
So anyone
you know how
listening, anyone listening, we're watching a clip of Alex falling asleep on the post game show last week. If you haven't seen it, go to the YouTube
Yeah.
Cowboys Can Fan podcast. It is a great clip.
It is.
Oh,
Hall of
sorry
Fame
about
worthy.
that. Whammy.
You can only get those if you tune in.
Got it. You're missing out. This is great content.
Got him.
Got him.
Hey, but we're having fun.
So I'm gonna ask you, AJ.
Hey,
And
it's
Nate,
Kevin
you can
Costner.
and
It's
you
not
can,
that
Yeah.
big, but
but
it's satisfying.
it does what it needs to do. What do you think is our most important aspect to the game, or like a player that needs to show up to beat the Rams coming up this Sunday?
You know, I'd like to see just all the parts that have shown up in individual games show up together in one game. And I mean, last game, sure, we ran the ball a lot, but the running really pitter-pattered. It was not very
Let's
strong. But
skedaddle.
it was good enough. Sometimes that running is about the pacing of the game, not so much the yards that you're getting per carry, right?
It's
So-
more to keep the defense kind of honest.
Yeah.
And that's the
Defense!
That's an issue. We kind of go away from that when we have Dak Prescott. Like, it's like the game's close. Okay, let's throw it with Dak 40 times.
Yep.
I don't like seeing that. So
I
I
hate
like
it.
that's a good answer.
I absolutely hate it.
Well, and sorry, just to finish that up would be also I'd love to see both D-Law and I mean they are involved every game, but on the stat sheet, let's say
Couple sackies?
Yeah, Micah and Diggs. Like imagine we get all those guys sacking on our front line. Ooh, sorry about that
Ooh,
whammy.
Sacco.
Paul scene. Sorry about that Paul scene.
An interception or two.
Sorry about that. Whammy.
Sorry.
Interception or
Can't
two.
call it out without.
No, I know. Interception or
gotta
two,
do it.
and then the offense be functioning on both passing and rushing. That's what I think it's really going to take to beat the Rams, as everyone shows up.
You're right. So, Nate, you firsthand saw your team do it, which I got to say that Deebo Samuel catch and run was probably one of the best plays I've seen in the NFL in a long
Oh my
fuck.
goodness!
It was insane. Not only did he have amazing catch, he then broke 3 tackles, one of them being Jalen
Like,
Ramsey.
They could not stop the
Couldn't
guy.
stop him.
It was like he had the cheat code on
Yeah.
Madden
It was insane.
or glitch mode. He had the Matt Jones
It's like-
glitch mode
It's
on
like
Madden. That
cocaine?
yeah. No, hey, the
Matt Jones
who
was
played-
a cocaine addict who got knocked out of the NFL because he liked the smell of cocaine.
Yeah, Matt Jones on the
for him.
Chilliwack Knights did not do that.
No, he wasn't. feeling it.
76 rating. Couldn't tackle him. It was like he was a mid-tier guy. Drafted him to my Madden team and in our league. Couldn't stop him.
They were trying to tackle Deebo Samuel like when us 3 play on the same team and we're all playing defense.
Yeah.
And someone catches the ball and we just switch players and dive.
Yeah.
That's what it fucking looked like. Nate, but
Well, you know, that's how my people like
Oh,
to
this
handle
is
their
it right
business.
here.
While you guys are out partying, mine are running routes.
Oh, you want me to play it?
So,
I mean, this was just an absolute nasty.
and that beautiful block by Ayuk at the end there.
Yeah,
Oh,
late.
hell yeah.
Look how thick
I know, yeah.
Debo is.
Ridiculous.
You know who Deebo? He's a lot faster, but his body type.
Jerome Bettis?
No, Anquan Bolden.
Sure, hell
He
yeah.
looks
what?
exactly like Anquan Bolden, just faster.
Anquan Debo still looks a little bit more top heavy with still thick legs. Anquan looked thick. He had no definition. He was just like a thick
Is there?
body.
Is there? Does it show? Is there one that has the catch also?
Yeah, the one where he saves Jimmy G from throwing a pick six.
Because it was a terrible throw.
Of course.
Does it have the throw at the start of this?
Yeah.
No, get it. We need the full play.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Whoa!
AJ, oh,
AJ,
we're live.
we had AJ in meetings today. Phone was going off like a motherfucker.
He's a busy. Oh, there it is.
said,
You
guess
just
what?
had
It
it.
says-
Go
I know,
up.
but it's the NFL, so
Oh
we
yeah,
can't.
good call. Good
Just
call.
Sounds like
hang
it's
on,
his
I'll-
first
I'll
ever
find it.
meeting.
I'll find it. Here we go.
There we go, baby.
Oh yeah, this is a good view of it. Look at this. Fucking ref.
Number 6 had that pick 6 all day.
See, like we don't.
And then here comes this just
Only guy on our team that I think has a chance to even try to replicate even half of this is Tony Pollard.
He's too small.
Yeah, but he's fast enough that you could still bounce off dudes. That one was good.
That
Like
was
even
a-
if you
NFL again here.
even if you look at
that's pro football, isn't it?
even if you look at Patterson, Patterson's also like looks kind of that thick too, and he's like a wish version of Debo.
And we're not trying to blow the 49ers here, but that play was just amazing.
hey, there's me.
With some of us, hang
The
on, wait.
Rams defense tackling Deebo Samuel.
Yeah.
Is that what that says?
Yeah,
That is a good meme.
Man,
This guy's having flashbacks.
Layout 11. He's going
Yeah.
for the tackle.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Where's the hairy muff?
But we kind of got lost in the question there, Nate.
Yes,
As someone who just watched their team wipe the floor with the Rams, what do the Cowboys have to do? And you have touched on a little bit, but what do the Cowboys have to do to get a win from the Rams?
So, as the 49ers continue to smash the Rams in the regular season, basically it's run the ball, which sets up play action, and they have no idea what to do. If you run the ball, and you guys have 2 great running backs, run the ball, set up the play action, it takes the pressure off your quarterback. CeeDee Lamb running beautiful routes. That's basically it.
Game, set, match.
Yeah, I think it's just basically
science.
It's science. It really is science. The Rams have Aaron Donald. Pretty much that's their only defender you have to worry about.
Well, and
So
look,
what-
if you double cov Aaron Donald, he doesn't really have any support on the other side.
And our O-line's been
Nobody.
playing pretty lights
which,
out.
which if we look at Micah, you double team Micah, and then you have D-Law who's going to come in and start eating,
Or Dorrance Armstrong.
Dorrance Armstrong.
Neville Gallimore.
or Donovan fucking Wilson,
or Fowler, or Dono coming off the edge, or Fowler Jr. Like we do have some guys that can help out when our playmaker gets shut down.
And I'm not 2 things. First, a comment,
Let's hear it.
and then a question.
This is a 2-part thing.
Is this the comment or the question?
Hi,
first?
this is the.
Hi, I'm Alex, known for sleeping on set.
It's happened once or twice before in my life. On these last 2 years.
Respect, dog.
Yeah.
You're over 35.
Mad
See what I
respect.
want with my life now. I'm halfway through.
Can you throw me one of those 2 after Bay?
Yeah, I'm not scared of. Although I was very hopeful for Cam Akers and both Darrell Henderson, and I was high on them this year. They're not a scary tandem.
They're
I
not.
don't know if it's the combo that's bad, the scheming that doesn't work with
O-line.
these guys because they.
Their O-line is shit.
Yeah,
The
O-line
Rams O-line is
sucks.
shit. Cam Akers is great at fumbling the ball.
Oh shit! I just like that.
yeah.
Hey, we saw you drop that
here's
line.
why I-
Fucking
here's why I say
Lamb!
that because I just made a trade for both. I traded
On our team?
No, I'm on
Our
another.
bottom of the barrel
No,
fucking
I know.
bandwagon boys
I know.
team?
It's because we're sitting on like
You
100
guys-
points on the bench.
You
every
guys
week.
should have traded.
We're gonna
you should have
trade 'em.
traded Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson
We're gonna
3
trade
or
'em.
4 weeks ago.
We're gonna trade him.
Well, no one asked.
Oh, there it is.
Well, you
That's
have
what
to-
I
you
should.
got-
That's
we
what
need-
I came to see live.
The
was the
handhold?
handhold.
the mega powers.
Oh
But
yeah.
I traded Akers and Henderson and who's that stud in Bills, the wide receiver?
Stiggs?
Diggs.
No.
Oh, Gage. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
No, Gage is on the Bucks.
the hell is his name?
Gabriel.
Gabe
Gabriel.
Davis.
Gabriel Davis.
Gabe Davis.
Gabriel Davis.
One of them.
Gabe
Davis.
Davis.
Allegedly.
Traded those 3
Gabriella Davis.
for Michael Gallup, and he's not a great running back, but that Penny from Seattle.
He had a great game
Rashad
last
Penny?
week.
Yeah, but he's
Rashad.
he's a much better starter than having to guess which one of those 2 is going to actually
Having to
go
guess
in.
in fantasy is the
Sucks.
worst thing you can have.
Yeah, so-
because you always guess wrong.
And I got Gallup basically straight up for that Gabriel.
And you
for
know,
our team
so-
or for our team or your different
Gabriel?
team?
my team,
Wow,
yeah,
never
not
heard
ours.
that.
You know what?
Gabriel.
Hopefully he is doing that for your 1-3 team. Hopefully someone starts taking charge for the bandwagon boys.
I think that's
in
the
the
issue is that
CFFL.
like I don't want to make any moves without consorting with my.
So you guys
with
instead
my
just keep
co-manager,
losing
But we
games?
just don't even talk.
Well, we need to. We'll throw out some options.
Hey,
but
baby, 8-5, and then we're taking the title. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all we have to look at.
Well,
Eight
you're a
and
long
five.
way from 8-5.
we
Oh,
are.
hey, early part of the season.
Crack 'em if you got them.
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
games were ours, and we had some mess ups, but that's fantasy football. Second part.
Was that a statement or that's a question? Where the fuck are we?
That was my comment that turned into a
Fantasy
round
football.
table.
Oh, speaking
Which
of
I love.
fantasy, Mr.
Oh.
4-0
The king is here.
Oh,
The king is
God.
here.
The champ
By
is here.
By 0.05 points, he beat me. Robbie Gold's missed fucking kick lost me that game, Nate.
Oh,
That
jeez.
hurt. That hurt.
That hurt.
That was
So-
a bitch move.
On the Rams, though, what's so different from them last year? Or was it just momentum going into the playoffs and they had what it
They need that other guy. They need another guy opposite of Cooper Kupp to be able to open it up a little bit more. There's no one else. They thought Allen Robinson was going to be that guy. I don't know.
I don't even thrown to him.
They don't even give
two receptions.
That's what I mean. They do not give Allen Robinson even a chance. Allen Robinson's a very good football player.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna seamlessly walk into that offense and put up 1,100 yards and probably 6 or 7 touchdowns.
Yep.
He has been shut down. I don't know if they don't know how to get him into the offensive scheme, but they're looking for that guy to be like the OBJ of last year. Like
Who they
this
keep talking about bringing back.
still hurt a little bit
Because
though.
Allen Robinson, which I'm sorry about.
Yeah, Nate,
Odell.
that was
I
you that got him
apologize.
hurt.
I apologize about that. But they keep talking about they spend a lot of money on Allen Robinson and they don't throw to him and they just keep talking about bringing back Odell Beckham. Like
You know who Nate reminds me of right now? The running back in the program that has to carry the football everywhere.
that's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Shoot the
That's
ball. Great callback. So
That's what I was doing the whole time.
High and tight.
Omar Epps.
Yeah, great. Yeah, Omar Epps.
Good. Hey, good
think-
knowledge.
Good IMDb, and
I think his
Walking
name in the
IMDb.
movie is Malik. I'm not sure, but I think that's what
he
it is.
just had a fumbling problem, but he was a great back.
That's
Yeah,
right.
great back.
Also, too, I want to say just before the other key
As
to the
well?
game, too, as well. Also, too, as
Mm-hmm.
you can let Cooper Kupp get all the catches he wants. They didn't have one play that was over 20 yards last.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
let
he-
him have 122 yards
Let him
and
catch the ball 40 times
with an 8.7 average.
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck. Give him 122 yards. Don't give him that one catch for 60 yards and a touchdown.
What was the closest guy after that receptions was 2?
Let's see.
No, it was actually Tyler Higbee.
Oh, 10.
So wide
but
receiver.
that's tight end though. That
Yeah.
is-
Which
Sure,
again, that's just checking down because
Yeah.
nothing else is happening.
just
If
checking
you're-
down.
If your tight end has 10 catches for 73 yards, that means your wide receivers are pretty much shut down.
Yep.
Like who are they only have 2 other wide receivers on this list, Kendall Blanton and Ben Skowronek for a total of 40 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barry's comment on that is the offensive line is shot, and so is Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
And
Which
then
sucks. I liked Allen
Yeah,
Robinson.
Whitworth retired, and that's big for
Yeah.
the Rams. Whitworth is that?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, that was big. I think he was the center too, right? So
Was he a center or I thought he was a tackle.
maybe it was a tackle,
Yeah.
but they had what 2 centers on Monday night because guys kept getting hurt and kept getting beat.
So was OBJ the only other receiver that they're missing from the squad from last year? That's
No, pretty sure.
It has to be, man.
But that can't be like one. OBJ is not.
He only played half the season with them.
It comes down to the offensive line, which is the biggest, most important part of one of the biggest, most
Look,
important parts of football.
and it's
that's I
Matthew
guess what I'm
Stafford.
digging at is like
And it's Matthew Stafford being the Matthew Stafford that we all saw in Detroit. Like I don't know where all
throwing
this
behind
hype-
in the red zone.
yeah.
He had a fucking couple throw. He got picked. He had a pick 6 on him, but there was probably 2 or 3 other times that they
dropped the ball.
They lit the.
They Jaquiz tarded
I was
it
gonna
on
say
Monday.
it was like
brutal.
the NFC Championship again. They just literally hot potatoed the ball right out
was
of their
brutal.
hands. So
And it's the Matthew Stafford that is the Matthew. Like all this hype around this guy. He's an average quarterback.
hey, Super Bowl winning quarterback though.
Yep,
You only got to be good. I mean,
that's true.
I mean,
any given Sunday,
average or not, the guy can still throw the football. So
He
he
does throw
still
the ball.
he still can beat you. And any team with Aaron Donald on their roster, Aaron Donald is able to take over a football game.
Absolutely.
So that
Saw
still
it in the
scares
Super
me.
Bowl.
So
Saw it in the Super Bowl.
anytime you're playing against a guy of the caliber of Aaron Donald, the team is still scary.
Yep.
They just didn't look it at all on Monday night. They looked like dog shit.
Chachua, Montana 808, which is a
Great name.
I don't even know how to say that name. 40-37. What? Stop sign. I love my Cowboys, but that's not happening with Cooper Plush Arm.
That was good. Cooper Plush Arm. So we got ourselves a Dak boy, which I love. So is that
And then-
is
and
that
then I'll-
actually the score he was getting?
I think so. And then all even saying they are missing a lunch pail receiver like Robert Woods. They lack toughness.
Oh yeah, Robert Woods. They also had Robert
Right,
Woods
that's
last year.
who- I knew there was another.
Where did
guy.
Woods go?
Yeah.
Where did
He
end
went.
up?
I want to say
Is
he
he
went
like
to.
Buffalo?
Yeah, I think he went to Buffalo. To be honest,
Yeah,
AJ's typing it up right now.
I'm just
there he is.
talking about being frustrated.
Tennessee?
Oh, Titans.
Oh shit!
Shows how much he's done.
With another shit quarterback.
Oh, Tannehill's just such dog shit.
Yeah.
Tannehill.
Tannehill. So was that guy with that crazy name 4037? Was that a legit-
Chachqua, Montana 808. What is that your score? 40, 37?
Hey Barry,
What?
get
you know what? I don't even know.
Barry, get your score prediction in there because if you get it, you get it.
Oh, no,
Caravan
no, that's what the
shirt
fans
on,
were.
man.
He says no. That's what the fans were saying Dallas was going to score.
40 fucking
I mean,
points, not a chance.
Not this Dallas group.
I don't think they're scoring
Look,
40.
the-
I'll be happy if they get over 30.
The football we watched last year was electrifying and exciting for multiple reasons, not just the offense led that though. This has been a much different game of football that we've been watching, and I've been enjoying it because I can see more on the field now, and so I don't mind these low scoring games.
I love them, man.
Yeah, Barry's 24-20 Dallas.
Okay, I'd see. And that's playing right into how
Yeah.
all the games have went.
What's Kilo saying?
Kilo went 31-17, didn't
Yep.
he?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then in EJ saying if Dak plays, we score 40.
Oh.
And then his other thing is Dallas gets 5 sacks is what Barry's calling. I don't know if that's a bold prediction or just a comment
we
on the
thought
things.
we thought Dallas was going to feed on the Commanders, and we only ended up getting 2 sacks, which we had a lot of pressures. But I was expecting a feeding frenzy, and it just didn't kind of utilize. But maybe they're going to come out hungry. You never know. Like a quarterback can get the ball out fast. Carson Wentz, and I know we said we weren't going to talk about the Commanders game anymore, but Carson Wentz.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
He's
Carson
terrible.
Carson Wentz looked like absolute dog shit that whole game. And anyone that thought Carson Wentz could be a team savior, because the Commanders with a decent quarterback, and I mean you could say this for really any NFL team, but the Commanders with a half decent quarterback would be a division rival that you had to worry about.
I can put the ball wherever I want to. I'll make it rain out here.
How hard did you guys get though when Carson Wentz was brought into the Commanders?
I loved it.
Holy fuck!
I
yeah.
absolutely loved it.
Absolutely.
I couldn't wait to get 2 wins every year again.
Oh hell yeah!
Carson
he
Wa-
is terrible.
Carson Wentz has not been good against the Cowboys his whole tenure.
He hasn't
and-
been good his whole life.
And it goes back to his one good season. Everyone was saying Dak was worse than Wentz, and I was always on the Dak was
No
better
way.
than Wentz, and Wentz is just not a good NFL quarterback.
I know, and he looks like a different version of Cooper Rush. Choctaw is how you pronounce it because he said
Okay.
it. Choctaw. And Choctaw scores 24-16, Dallas with 6 sacks.
Okay.
And
like
then
16. That's tough.
and then
Representing the 808.
and then EJ says that if he wins, and he made this comment earlier, and I wanted to say it, but we got on it, but he brought it up again. If he wins the score prediction, he'll be wiping his tears away with his shirt that he wins from us.
Hell yeah. I love it. This shirt
Good
giveaway
man.
thing is
What you
awesome.
get? You get the score right, we give you a shirt.
Is this so NFL Power Rankings Week 5, 49ers vault back into the top 5? Wow.
That's
Send Rams tumbling out of top 10.
that's good.
So is that what we're doing? We're going through the and this is
Are we making
NFL.com.
a guess?
I already saw it.
You already
Oh.
saw. Okay, so I didn't look.
I didn't on purpose
I
look.
ne-
It just
I
popped
never
up.
look.
I don't look for it, but I'm constantly scrolling social media, fighting people all
I
day,
know.
so I see stuff.
It's like all those XXX ads that pop up for me. I'm not looking.
I'm
for
not
them.
looking-
They
I'm
just
not-
keep coming.
Not
and
trying to.
I
Click
can't be
this.
rude.
We didn't look at the actual overall team last time. We were talking about the O line.
No, it's Power Rankings. We did it.
You-
Alex guessed he was one away. You guessed you were wrong.
Oh right. Sorry. We were 13, right?
Yeah, you picked
Yeah.
10. AJ picked
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
14. I already knew what it was.
So we were 13 last week.
Yeah.
Now suck my cock.
All right. no. And I wouldn't.
Don't worry. It's all going to be over soon.
Like this podcast is going to be over soon, or
No,
okay, so Nate, what do you,
forced-
so we were 13 last week. What do you
Yeah.
think we are this week?
So you're in the top 10.
Oh, we need a number there.
I'm gonna say you
Nate
guys
Dawg.
are 8.
Wow, giving us some street cred.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say 10 because they're not favorable to the Cowboys right now,
Okay.
but because they
The
anyways.
defense is so hot right now. though.
It
This
is.
is not based off of like it's more based off of but we're also putting a little bit of opinion spin on this,
Yeah.
right? So, which is hey,
I only
this is
tune
what we
in
come
for
back.
the science and the accurate reporting that happens on this show.
We only everything we go into a full 5 minutes of studying before each podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Basically, it's like what links? Just send me links. Send me links.
My mind is telling me 11, but
11?
my body's saying 6.
6.
Dog. Okay,
Do you
okay.
want me to tell you if any of you guys were right?
No, we don't.
So are you mind or body?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's just like a greasy way of getting 2 picks.
Yeah.
But my wiener's telling me 8.
So which one is
so
it?
which one are we?
And then he's like, in my hand saying 7, and my
And
foot saying.
my eyes are gonna say 9.
You always go with your wiener.
So you're 8.
9.
You're saying 9. Okay.
I'm saying 9.
So we got AJ said
10.
10, 9, 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't tell us,
Okay, I won't.
Anthony.
Hey, behave. I won't.
And might as
Yes, I don't
well, just because he's here and we love him, the 49ers vault back into top 5. I mean, that's easy enough.
I'm saying 4. Niners at 4.
Really, with Jimmy G running
Yeah,
into the end
their
zone?
defense. They're playing inspired football. They probably have the most exciting football player in the NFL, Deebo
They
Samuel,
definitely
and
have the most.
and they have a great defense. So I say 4.
Defense!
3.
Wow.
Oh,
3.
sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Should we say 3?
Is he down?
Is he down? Is he down?
I'll say 5.
I'm going to say the 49ers are 5.
Okay,
let's
Okay,
go.
from a 49ers fan. Look.
let's see what you little
Are you guys ready to?
patoots
You guys
got.
ready to pop the top?
Let's see it. Number one's
here
gonna
it
be
comes.
KC. One's KC guaranteed.
Oh, Philly.
Oh yeah, duh. I'll never
Yeah,
never
we can't.
admit that.
You can't
No,
say
you
it. And
can't.
I don't see it. Who's
Just
number
get them
one?
off my screen.
Who's number 1?
Okay, the Bills at 2.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't
3 and
know.
1.
if I like that.
Yeah, I think KC looks scarier than the
Yeah,
Buffalo
I
Bills.
would say
yeah,
so.
I thought they should drop.
KC,
of course.
Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL currently,
He is
in my mind.
unbelievable.
No, I was wrong. I'm angry like a child.
Ooh,
Oh,
so
Oh, look who's gonna be right.
You know what I love?
and Nate.
You know what I love about
Adam
Green Bay?
and Nate.
the
Every-
Tad.
That's a good podcast idea right there.
Adam,
Adam and Nate. we talk.
Adam and
movies.
Nate talk
Yeah.
power rankings.
That's
and it's
it.
just
I
different.
thought you were going to
power
say
rankings.
Adam and Nate talk Power Rangers,
Power-
which I still
Even
would
that.
watch.
Which is
Wow.
actually very niche, and I'm in.
Yeah,
we
it's
watch
very
every
specific.
episode. We watch and commentate.
We do
every
watch
episode.
alongs? Absolutely.
Hey,
a
if
great
you're
idea,
a fan
actually.
of our watch-alongs every Sunday watching the Dallas Cowboys, come and see a Dallas Cowboys fan and a San Francisco 49er fan.
When was the
Watch
last
the
time?
Power
when was
Rangers.
the
Watch the Power
When
Rangers.
was the last time you watched a Power Rangers show?
Or
Uh,
when Ant was
even.
young and he.
I was all about the
Oh,
Power Rangers.
You
A
gotta
couple
watch.
years ago.
You gotta
Speak-
watch it now.
Speaking how Adam is my brother, I had someone asking us if on one of our videos today if do you have or messaged me. Oh, you have a twin brother?
twins,
Nope,
twins,
No,
That's
not
nice.
twins.
twins.
Who, me and Alex?
Yeah. not what is it? Fraternal? I don't know. What the fucking
Yeah,
difference is.
maternal.
We were just in the belly
Fraternal?
together.
Oh, can I have another before we get to
Yeah.
before we get to Nate and I being right? Can you pass me another fucking drink, dog?
When I
Yeah.
dropped. So.
Can you pass me another?
What I
drink?
wanted to say was
Just give
Green
them
Bay.
one.
Every single year, I look at them and I'm like,
Not
this
scary.
this is the year
No.
that he's got no one to throw to. Every single year, well, maybe
He looked
not
like
every
shit.
single
He
year.
looked shitty though. Aaron Rodgers did not look good. He played a good second half, but he had a terrible first half.
I didn't watch. The game.
AJ, you were by that time. Who knows?
Stretching your neck.
You were stretching your neck somewhere.
Stretching something else too. There it is.
Oh,
There they are.
Hey,
There we go.
hey, Nate.
Cracking
Yeah.
my God.
That's for your 49ers.
Is
Thank
Cincy
you.
is
How
Cincy
the
the
fuck
six
is
bet six bets? Oh,
They went up 4.
Yeah, fuck
Wow.
that.
They moved up 4, and there were 2-2 teams. So
What did the 49ers move up?
This
12?
is such
Yeah, holy
bullshit.
fuck. That's quite a bit.
The Niners looked good though.
They did.
The Bengals don't scare anybody.
like those jerseys.
No.
Ooh, I like those white.
I do like the
Those
Bengals
jerseys
white
look
jerseys.
stupid.
I like those.
They
white.
do look unfinished, or like the game glitched
Hey,
and didn't
hey,
add the
here-
color.
Here's the deal though. Change the jersey all you want. Never change the helmet. I hate it when they change the helmets. It's just stupid.
I don't like it either.
Oh, you
Although
mean
the
keep
Cowboys
okay.
the Cowboys alternative white helmet looks pretty dope.
But that's their old school one though. That
Look
was
at
the
how many
original.
how many fucking 2-2 teams are going to be ranked ahead of
Yeah.
us.
So this is what. So when they're looking at the
put
power
respect on our name.
when they look at the power rankings, they're obviously taking into consideration what teams they defeated, right?
Who knows? This is just the NFL analysis, just fucking throwing darts at a board.
Because question: what teams Obviously, the Eagles are having a fucking run right now.
And they're 4-0, so I do understand why they're 1.
But what are the 4 teams that the Eagles have won against?
They've beat, so week 1, Detroit. Week 2, they beat
Isn't it Washington?
Chicago.
Washington. Well, Detroit, Washington,
I got
Minnesota, and then last week they played Jacksonville. So, like, none of
Fuck,
those
that's
teams are
weird.
scary.
How the fuck do you know that? That's amazing.
Because I watch them because I hate them so much.
Well, that is amazing.
So now take the Eagles out, and
I just
you
hate.
have,
I'm like, okay, this is the week we get them.
Yeah, but
Fuck, that's good.
take the Eagles out and change that to the Cowboys beating those exact same teams.
Everyone would be like, no
we're-
one, they're shit.
There's no fucking way we're number 1.
No,
There's
not
no
a chance.
fucking way we're number 1.
The Cowboys have won 4 consecutive games, but they are still ranked 22nd.
I'm just sorry. There was a bold prediction. It's not a score prediction that came up. The score prediction from Sebastian's 38-33 Cowboys.
Wow, that's a barn burner.
Bold prediction is we have 3 defensive touchdowns.
Wow.
Hey,
That's bold.
I like that bold prediction.
That is bold.
Hey, the bolder
That's a whole
you, the
bottle of
bolder you
screech.
get, the larger I get.
Well, the bold, if you get, so say you do, say a bold prediction, you get it, and it's
Actually,
something like that, you look like a fucking genius.
Oh, yeah.
Choctaw said Dallas giving up 30 points. Nah, fam, I don't see it. I agree.
I hope not.
That would be a bold prediction for the other team. I can't see us giving up 30
Hey,
points.
but a 38-33 win, that's an exciting game.
That's an exciting game. Lots of screams, lots of cries.
Another 2-2 fucking team?
Tampa Bay, they don't look good at all.
Let's just say this though: if there's 3 defensive touchdowns, Alex has fallen asleep in the post game. We will be shotgunning after every single.
If there is 3 defensive
I'm
touchdowns,
doing no more. Only
Hey, we don't.
I only
Monday's a
shot-
holiday here. We're getting buck wild.
Oh, that's
Hey,
true.
Monday
Monday is a holiday.
No,
Monday
it
is
is. It is.
Monday is our Thanksgiving.
Monday is the Canadian Thanksgiving. We are getting a buck wild, son.
And guess what? We're double.
I might sleep on Ad's couch. I don't even know.
We're perennial.
I hope you do.
Is it perennial? We're annual. Double dipping in Thanksgiving, baby.
Yeah, we're like, you mean going down?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going down to the Cowboys versus the New York Giants Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas, Texas. Well, Arlington, Texas, but we will be there. If anyone in chat is hearing this, we will be there, and we hope you guys are there to crack them with us.
We're also going to be in Mini.
And if you're a
Minnesota.
and if you're in Minnesota and you're a Cowboys fan, we're going to be down at the Minnesota game as well.
So we have to prep. We have to prep and watch Fargo before we go down.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
Fargo's
yeah.
not technically in Minneapolis, or no, is it Minnesota? Yeah, Minnesota. It's
In
not.
Wisconsin?
We got to watch Mighty Ducks.
We got to watch as many.
Gordon
Yeah, we
Bombay,
gotta
Minneapolis,
Yeah,
Minnesota.
there
I
you
heard
go.
Minnesota nice is a real thing. Let's determine
We
that
gotta go-
after we're in the nosebleeds and we're
Yes.
winning. We'll see. We'll see how Minnesota nice is, debating on how many beers we get thrown at
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Jeez,
We
Lord.
are in the
We're up.
Vikings den.
We're up top.
Hey,
We're
we're-
up top. I can't control myself.
No.
Like if I'm in an area and the Cowboys score, I am going to cheer and I'm going to cheer loud. That's just. Did you not see me at the Cowboys game? I was pacing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was pacing in the aisle.
I can't wait.
It's because you're a real fucking fan.
I
that's
won't
why.
be able to control myself. And if some guy's like, "Fuck Dak," I'll be like, "Fuck you, dude."
I can't wait to be watching Ant walk up the stairs and yelling at another guy.
Oh, that guy in the Raiders gear? Fuck that guy, man. He's like, man, you're being loud. I was like, it's a football game,
That
dude.
was good video. That was good video.
Ad just has to film me constantly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be on. EJ Savage says that's the worst Minnesota accent I've ever heard. And I
Oh,
don't-
Minnesota.
oh Minnesota!
Well, you got to give him some time, to work on it. a
oh,
little.
work on the Minnesota.
now. Hey, anybody has seen that open beer?
Well, we've never been to Minnesota,
We
so
don't
we're,
know, yeah.
we're just guessing.
Look, that's where we have to watch all of the historical
Yep.
movies of Minnesota lore.
I'm gonna start
How
watching.
many of those are there?
I'm gonna
One?
start watching the TV show Vikings.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's like that's has nothing to do with Minnesota.
well, you never know.
EJ says AJ sounds like he's from Ireland.
He kind of looks Irish.
You're the Irish Minnesota.
I am. My family is.
I think I sound
from there,
Dutch.
so-
Okay, number
Okay,
9.
okay, number
you
9.
fuck.
There.
Oh, Minnesota.
Well,
That's-
looky. Oh, whoops, a little peek ski.
There's no fucking way that team is better than the Cowboys.
Well,
team.
you
Sorry.
know,
actually-
you got to look at their defense.
Actually, we sound like the dude from Waterworld who wants to trade paper.
Oh.
Oh, paper.
Is that the one that can swim because he has gills?
is he hot?
Yeah, no.
Minnesota, get back past these bums.
Kilo C folklore from Minnesota.
Now, Miami is a team I think should be ranked higher. The problem
Agreed.
is Tua went down, and so there's a lot of big question marks.
Teddy Bridgewater is still a
He's a
serviceable
great
quarterback. He's the best backup quarterback in the NFL.
I totally thought he
Minus
I thought he-
Cooper Rush.
Ooh, sorry about that
Texans.
whammy.
Sagama Beach.
Okay, Sagama Beach.
Okay, so number 11. Let's see if my.
do with it even if you had gotten there.
Oh, you
Nice.
son of a bitch!
What do we got at 11? Show it to us.
Oh, the
Oh!
Rams.
Don't trust it.
So okay.
So we didn't move.
Did we not move?
I
We
don't
went up
know.
one spot.
Whoa!
Wow.
We got
I don't know.
victory and a drop
Hey.
behind the Tennessee freaking Titans.
Hey, I don't know.
The worst logo in the NFL.
Also, too, how about Hirschfelder feeling up broads at that?
I know.
And his buddies pulled him away from
I
that?
know.
Cock
Cock
blocks.
blockers.
Hirschfelder, man.
I was getting there, man.
Son, you know. Oh, there we are.
yeah,
We didn't
yeah.
move.
Oh, we didn't move. Okay, sorry.
Didn't
I thought
move.
12. So,
Number
okay.
13. What do you guys think about that?
Okay, so it
I
felt
know,
like
we-
I
Cowboys-
understand
This
it.
defense deserves more than a 13 rank right now.
Okay, so it felt like the Cowboys were doomed when Dak Prescott went down week 1 with a thumb injury that required surgery. Instead, Dallas finds itself winning.
Instead, Dallas is on a 3-game win streak. 13.
Give them 13. They're 3-1, but they're playing garbage teams.
Oh, you guys have a division win yet? don't
2.
you? Yeah. 2, and you're only 13?
It doesn't make sense. You got fucking 45 2-2 teams ahead of us, but I don't know. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. We're 13, lucky 13. It worked for us last week, so maybe we'll ride that again.
Hey, I
And we're the underdogs again.
And look, I found a hot new article by sportsnot.com, the ultimate defense ranking website of all time.
Wow.
Are we sponsored by Sportsnot?
No.
Then don't say it like
yeah,
that
Matt,
next time.
Matt Johnson
I'm
again.
just saying, I'm trying to hype it up because I don't know how
We
quality
probably
of
at some point should look at fan-sided articles.
We will. Look, you know what? I'm going to get to that
Hey,
next.
for anyone that wants to look for the best Dallas Cowboys content, head to fansided, thelandryhat.com. That wasn't an ad. That was done live.
Oh, you just did it live?
That
Wait a
was
minute.
live.
I like
thought
it.
I thought you guys pre-recorded that. No, the only reason I was introducing this website like that is because it's the only one that came up. What happened?
Alex is actually Alex is using the
Oh,
email.
careful what you're doing there. I don't know.
AJ's using the
What'd you just
Gmail
do?
and he's taking side
there you go.
sponsorships away from the Bessie brothers. We don't even know. We're like, why is AJ always on these GeoCities garbage websites?
Because I got a fucking mortgage to pay. Okay. Whoa, Alex.
we have
Alex,
no
all right, it's fine.
idea.
It looks good. We'll roll with it, man.
But no, it's just, this is what came up. We're looking for defensive rankings. So this is published yesterday. Let's take
Are we guessing here?
Yeah.
I'm saying-
Let's scroll through.
Okay, scroll through. I'm saying 4. We're 4.
4?
We're 4.
What is this,
I think,
defense?
I think
mean,
49ers have a good chance of being 1 or 2.
yeah.
Let's
and
just-
then
Bucks are going to be the top 5 should be the Bucks, the Niners, the Cowboys. Who else has played great defense
guess
lately?
what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's
After those
scroll it.
3 teams, it doesn't matter. And I will just say this: there's no fucking way Alex is taking side bets on or side
Sponsors?
cash on the sponsorship deals. Because look at how many fucking ads are on this webpage. It's like I don't even know what article I'm looking at. I'm looking at B2B brand building. I'm looking at trending articles. I have an Adobe subscription up there. I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
Is this illegal? Is this inappropriate? Is this really violent?
Yeah, a
happens.
little bit of all of it.
Oh shit! It starts at the top.
well, we're gonna scroll through
Get
quickly.
right down.
We're getting
Let's get right down
down. Pittsburgh.
So anyone listening,
13
Baltimore.
Dallas.
anyone listening right now, we're scrolling through the top ranked defense on sportsnot.com. And we're just getting into the top 10. We are looking for the Dallas Cowboys, obviously. The Rams
Rams?
are ranked 11th.
The
And I feel
Chiefs.
like
Rams are 10th, up from 11.
okay,
the
at 10, up
fuck?
from 11.
Yeah.
The Chiefs. Do they even play defense?
Didn't look like it on Sunday
Yeah.
night.
Broncos make
The
sense.
Denver
Yeah,
Broncos.
the Broncos.
Green Bay number
Packers
7.
at 7.
Yeah.
Saints at 6.
Here we go. We're top 5, baby.
Top 5. Let's go.
Tampa,
Tampa Bay
Tampa
at
Bay
5.
Whoa.
I agree.
Cowboys
Four.
at 4.
4.
I
think
I don't hate it.
I disagree with it.
The Bills.
Well, it's the Bills, the Eagles, and the
Niners.
Frisco.
Hey,
Beautiful.
Nate Dawg.
Nate Dogg's just-
Congratulations,
Nate
Nate Dogg.
Dogg's just all
Hufanga is
over.
amazing to watch play football. I don't know if you
Great
guys.
pick 6 on Monday night.
Man, that guy's just great to watch.
I do like this half sleeve. he's got going.
Sitting over there like a fucking king you are.
Is it okay if I call the 49ers?
King him if you got him.
Can-
King him if you got him.
Is
If
it
you
okay if
got
I
'em.
call the 49ers Frisco?
The Frisco Niners. Then we
I'll allow
No,
it.
they called.
Okay.
I thought they called the Niners.
but then we have to be the Arlington Cowboys. Right?
Is that
Actually, they're not even. They're Santa Clara is actually where they play. At.
Santa Clara 49.
fan question? Was that a
No.
Katero lives alone drop that you did for your soundbite?
Which one? This?
Is it illegal?
No, it's just like a little kid on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
It's like
Savage, so
corn.
no.
But this kind of, we talked about this about maybe, I don't know, 40 minutes ago.
The Dallas Cowboys defense met expectations on Sunday, and that's a great thing. Carson Wentz suffered 11 quarterback hits. The Washington Commanders were tackled for a loss 6 times, which we're huge TFL stat guys here. And its entire offense only averaged 4.2 yards per play. Heading into week 5, Dallas is holding opposing quarterbacks to 68.9 passer rating with 4 interceptions and 174.7 pass yards per game. That's pretty legit in this day and age in the NFL.
Yeah.
Things have been real quiet about Diggs lately.
I love it. Hey, where'd
damn quiet. I'm
that
pulling
stat
up
line
right
of how
now.
many yards a cornerback gives up? How come we haven't heard that about any other corner?
And I mean, you're so 2021. Like now all we care about is interceptions.
So-
Diggs is probably up there.
Okay, so EJ makes a good point. Hold on. This Cowboys team has played 2 of the Super Bowl teams from the last 2 years thus far and are about to play another this week. Like, how are you putting the Eagles above us? Just stop it. The Lions put 35 on their heads.
Yep.
So he's not, I mean, he's absolutely not wrong, and we will
It's because they're the only undefeated team. People love that shit.
No, defense, though. Like,
Oh yeah,
defense
yeah.
wise.
Didn't the Eagles almost lose to Detroit as well?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he said. They literally put up 30. The Lions put up 35 points on them.
you're putting up our King Diggs or what?
Well, we're talking about him. I just thought.
Oh yeah, this is a good segue. AJ wanted to bring up some Diggs, and what were you talking? Cowboys and their dominant defense continue to love Trevon Diggs, even as the advanced stats don't. Can I say one thing about advanced stats?
No.
Don't.
Okay, next.
Don't give a fuck about advanced stats.
Advanced stats are fun to look at, but you have to actually watch the player play the game because they don't tell the full story. It's the same as yards per carry in a game that needs the run game to be present.
Yep.
Let's just say if someone in the chat doesn't know what advanced stats are. What is it?
That's a good question, chat.
like Magic Hands.
So what are advanced stats? Give me the breakdown.
They're pretty much him tackling, like how he is on run plays, how he is, how much separation a receiver will get from him. Stuff that doesn't actually even matter. Same player like AJ has there, passer rating against the guy. Stuff that a normal fan watching the game would never ever notice or even come into play.
But I think this,
well said.
yeah, and this is their point. The same player, and they're talking about Diggs, whom PFF touted as allowing a 0.0 passer rating Sunday against the Commanders, also ranked 72nd among cornerbacks.
So how the
Defensive
fuck
grades.
does that make any
Yeah.
sense? How does that make any sense? He literally had 0 passer rating against him, and he still was a 72nd. Name 71 better cornerbacks than Trevon Diggs.
How serious are third downs really?
Oh, they're serious. And Kilo, I'm hoping that we get a couple serious ones this Sunday. There was none last week.
Most important play of the game.
I didn't get into third down mode once last week.
I mean, that's a great shirt. Third down mode activated.
There was
so-
nothing. I felt completely comfortable in that game the whole time.
And here's 2 of the game's best. Darius Butler and Richard Sherman commenting on Trevor.
Breathe.
Stretch your neck. Stretch your neck. There it is. There it is.
Shit, he's sleeping.
Trevon Diggs. Darius Butler put this out on Twitter, which if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at CowboysCanFan. You get a lot of naughty DMs, but just deal with it.
Tweet us.
Twitter us.
Trevon Diggs playing really good ball this year. Whole lot of experts on CB play have been pretty quiet when it comes to Sevens play so far this season. And Richard Sherman follows up. Called game last week. That's the interception.
Why did he call the game? Is he having a rap battle?
Oh,
What?
Game the rapper? Dude,
Oh, right,
get
all right.
with it. Come on,
So,
where are you?
so Richard
Hey.
Sherman
Yeah.
called the game
Yeah.
to see what he thought about Trevon.
Yeah. Call game last week in booking go balls this.
I don't know what I can't.
Called game last week and booking go balls this week. What does
I
that
don't know what that
mean?
means.
Looking like he's answering every question this year, checking off boxes, looks elite.
Was Richard Sherman in the mode when he tried to bust down that door? Because
He's vape 10.
is he tweeting drunk again?
He's vape 10. That's for damn
Called
sure.
game last week and book and go balls this week.
Was he in Tacoma when this was going
And
on?
looking, so our chat's
looking go ball?
Our chat's translating this for us Canadians. EJ saying he's saying Diggs called game, meaning he ended it.
That's that I get. Called game last week.
It's
Well,
the-
okay,
that I get.
Sorry, I'm sorry that you
What's-
understand it.
What's
It's
the
the
booking?
booking.
Booking go balls.
Because I like that term and I want to start using it. Oh shit! Book and go balls, bro. Book and go, bro.
That means Richard Sherman was impressed
Well,
last week and booking go balls this week.
He's and booking go ball. So are they talking about like a go route? Because he caught that ball on that go route.
I think he fucked up.
don't
There's
know.
no way that's any type
I
of
think it might say look, but regardless, he says he's
looking for balls this week.
You know what?
That's
Essentially,
the
what
only
he's
thing.
saying.
Called
Look-
game last week and looking for I don't know.
This is what he's saying. This is what he's saying. Looking tough.
Okay, so EJ says pull it back up and I'll translate.
Okay, get it up there for EJ.
I'll go full screen.
Yeah, but highlight the area that we don't know. Booking go balls this week.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh fuck me.
there we go.
I think he's talking about he's gonna book the go
Go balls.
So a go route, right? A guy's going on a go route.
Yes, you're right.
So he's booking those balls
Yeah.
on that go route. So someone's gonna throw a go route, which is gonna be Cooper Kupp.
So he
and he's
just
gonna
missed a
fucking-
comma.
Okay.
It's funny. Commas are very important. Called game last week and booking go balls, comma, this week. A comma would have been very helpful. Just saying.
Yeah.
Or the word route in there.
No. Oh,
Is
so
that- no?
yeah, EJ says exactly what I said.
Booking go
Okay,
balls.
cool.
Hey.
Okay.
Wow.
Fuck you, bitch.
Either way,
That was the
he's-
first time I ever said "fuck you, bitch." That was a little too serious.
I'm going to
Pull it
tweet.
back.
I'm going to tweet Richard Sherman and say commas are your friend.
Yeah.
The guy went to
Stanford.
Harvard.
no Stanford.
Oh,
You were close.
I was just
Ivy
saying.
League.
Harvard,
Ivy League.
Stanford.
Ivy League.
Ivy League. That's science.
But Diggs, Sherman played in Lieutenant Diane's system.
He did.
So-
He was the prototypical CB in in Quinn's defensive scheme.
And what they follow up here with is Diggs often watches. I don't know how they know.
Lieutenant Dan! Lieutenant Dan!
I don't know how.
Lieutenant Dan! Lieutenant Dan!
I just did 2 back-to-back no-look sound bites.
That's
Oh,
impressive.
I wasn't even on my. Ah, fuck me.
Yeah, that's what
I
you
ruined
get.
it.
That's
Guess
what
what?
you get.
Ruined
You're
it.
too into it.
Sorry, go ahead. Fuck with me,
Diggs.
Are
DJ.
you guys holding hands over there?
No,
or
I
Not
what's-
yet.
no.
Not yet.
Now he's just patting me on the back.
Only one sighting a handhold?
There's
No,
been a
there's like
couple. There's
three.
multiple.
That
You
was
just haven't,
multiple.
you just haven't been
Thrice?
paying attention.
I can't see him.
You can't see above the
I can't.
monitors.
His monitors are pretty
Yeah.
high.
Okay, sorry. I keep
I'm
cutting
really
you off.
tall,
I
too.
keep cutting you off on purpose.
Dude, this is how the podcast goes.
I keep cutting you up on purpose.
And
Let the
it's
man
fine.
speak.
Okay, go ahead.
Party till I die.
I don't know how they know this information, but they're quoting that Diggs often watches Sherman's tape to understand how to maximize his role in Quinn's system. Oh, he told Yahoo
Yeah.
Sports. Okay.
So the line says Diggs often watches Sherman's tape
does he
to understand
know?
how to maximize his role in Quinn's system. I don't know how he does it.
He
told Yahoo Sports. Oh.
yeah, well, I'm only reading about 50% of the line.
Paraphrasing.
And then the next one, the two also communicates through text messages and
Also
Instagram
two.
as Diggs seeks advantages.
So
to
this
refine his
segues
craft.
nice into something I wanted to ask you guys.
Do it.
So we're 4 games through the season. It used to be 4 games. It was basically a quarter of the season. Now with 17 games, it's not quite a quarter. But I'm still going to say it's 25% of the season after week 4.
Yep.
Who has been the best Dallas Cowboys player after these first 4 weeks? Spicy. This is like a danger witch.
So the best, I mean, who comes to mind has been 4 players, and I'm probably missing some because these are shiny toys. D-Law, Parsons, Diggs, and Noah Brown.
Nice. I like the Noah Brown call. That's
Yeah.
good.
Even last game, he played pretty
ste-
good. He got hurt, though.
He stepped into his role and he's doing it very well.
I mean, you gave a so now, but gun to your head.
Gun to my head, I know.
Who?
Well,
What's
I
in
don't
the
know.
box?
I've thrown those out there. I got to think about it a little bit.
Okay, so we'll
guess.
come back.
Ad?
Well, why is it? Why is it always?
Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Who do I think? Who do I think's been the best player for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
The sexy answer is probably Micah Parsons, but for me, I think the guy that had the most pressure on him to be good this year has been Trevon Diggs, and through 4 weeks, I think he's stepped it up. He's kind of learned from the shit he was fucking up with last year, and I think he's been at the hardest position minus cornerback in the NFL is the second hardest position. I think Diggs is playing right now at an all pro pace. So I'm going to go with Diggs. He's been shutting down his side of the field. Lacks a little bit in tackling, but he makes up for it in splash plays and PBUs.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would go with Diggs as well. In terms of like what Micah's doing for the team, the stats the last 2 weeks haven't been reflecting it, even though he's been getting a little bit. He's doing the overall team a service by being on the field. I think just what Diggs had going up against him from last year, putting up solid numbers and having great games, but everybody fucking shitting on him, and him coming back this year and shutting down
Playing better so far.
Some of the top WRs out there, and he's looking for Cooper Kupp. And I won't be mad if I lose fantasy this week because Cooper Kupp scores 0 points, because that just means the boys are fucking going on.
Nate, who do you think for the amount of games you've watched? Who do you think stands out to you as a Cowboys player?
And then EJ has a question for you after this.
Oh, wow. I'll be quick. I'm going to say, this, like you say, the sexy pick, Micah Parsons. Diggs also a sexy pick. I'm going to say the offensive line.
Nice.
On
I like it. And they had lots of scrutiny coming in.
Like your rookie, Tyler Smith, right?
He's Tyler Smith.
You know what? That would be another contender that I wasn't thinking
Unsung
about.
hero so far. Definitely.
There's a lot of pressure on that Cowboys line. That's
there
for
is.
sure.
And they were supposed to be a weak spot of the team, and they have not been at all. Ad?
I already said who I thought.
Yeah, but you said there was a question now.
Oh, well, AJ has to say who he thinks.
Oh, I thought,
he named
AJ.
the entire team. Plus Kellen Moore.
Here's the thing, though. Before you answer, though, AJ, I got a question because
Bohanna. I think Bohanna is.
What about? Are you more disappointed, or are you kind of happy with the way that Schultze's been playing? Because I know you guys calling him out because the way he was calling out the team and stuff. Are you happy or
so?
He's been unforgettable.
So Schultz is a Dax boy.
Okay.
Yep.
Definitely good call.
He got injured, so but I'm still pretty disappointed in
he was playing last
what
week,
he's been
though,
doing.
right?
Yep.
I don't know if he's
couldn't tell though.
Couldn't tell.
That's the thing. I don't know. This is probably not good. I don't know if he's been playing good or bad.
So is that a factor of
what about the fumble?
Cooper Rush not finding him, or is that Like,
well, this is
Schultz not wanting to be there?
Well, this is exactly what we were, not exactly what, but we've talked about this before, that Schultze got the accolades because he had great chemistry with Dak, and he was Dak's get out of jail free card, which most tight ends are. But Schultz looked good last year because of Dak.
Yeah.
And having someone like Cooper Rush is not great for Schultze.
No, Cooper Rush has his own guy, Noah Brown.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, the fact that he's just forgettable. Like, I mean, you could have Jake Ferguson or Hendershot in there, and we don't know who's out on the field because they all look the same.
They do. They look like clones of each other. They literally do.
The three bros.
I think they're 86, 87, and 89. It's like
Hendershot, best last name of the bunch, though.
Yeah,
I love that.
Dude, they all think that we're brothers, man.
They're the three best friends.
My initial.
That's exactly what it is.
So I think it's still Schultz's position till the end of the year. It's going to be Schultz's position to lose.
But do they bring him back?
But,
I'm not saying he's a bad tight end.
No, he's not. But
because I like Schultze.
So do I.
I like Schultze too. But as soon as he's off the Cowboys, then he's on his own. Okay,
he's on his own.
Yeah, fuck him. Hey, once he's out of there, fuck him.
If either one of Hendershot or Fergalicious can fill his shoes, I'm not upset about that.
You guys need a fucking Hendershot jersey. That is a sweet last.
It's a sweet last. We need a tight end who has, and this is asking so much, but what?
Sorry, I was Murph. I had the shot of Murph.
Looking at the garbage.
But we need a tight end who has
some balls,
that double capacity that Witten did, and that's going to be the guy who I like will want to keep.
Okay.
Otherwise, everyone else is either a receiving tight end
You need to be both.
or you're a blocker, and then
Yeah.
you're
Or in the last name Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
and Hendershot is there with
Oh,
that.
fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah.
So anyway, so that was my question. No, your question.
EJ Savage.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry, did you say your? I wasn't.
No,
was
I
not
did- I
listening?
interrupted his
Oh yeah.
question.
Who's your boy? Who's your best player so far this year?
You can only pick one of 53.
Guarantee.
Can I pick an offense and defense?
Sure.
No, guarantee he says someone that he didn't even mention originally.
No,
I'm gonna say you can say offense and defense.
okay,
What are
and
the
then
rules
and
for
then I
that,
can
bro?
be forced. It's Noah Brown on offense.
Yeah.
And on defense, it's going to be Donovan Wilson.
Okay, so now you got to pick one of those for the best player on the team.
Best player.
Set up.
Okay. Well,
Got him.
maybe what I was answering was, I guess, the person who I was like
Most stoked for.
most stoked for, and like who
didn't
I-
expect.
Yeah,
to be
didn't
good.
expect. Yeah, because I expect. I mean, the All-Star has been Diggs. He's been shutting down the number ones on the other team, and then that wouldn't have been enough. But the last two games with a pick and then a game-ending pick.
Yeah,
Last game, I mean,
it's knockout
maybe,
punch.
maybe it's because he's
so hot right now.
but that's who my mind goes to right now. Now, Micah Parsons, on the other hand, all he needs is
Gotta be-
another
he's up there.
sack.
Yeah, and he's up there.
Yeah, and
we're kind of quiet on Micah because he hasn't had a sack in 2 games, but he's
exactly.
a fucking stud.
Oh yeah,
It's
he's an
He's the
impact
best
player.
player on the team.
What
He is
You-
he's probably the best.
You
Yeah,
put him
probably-
on the field, he's going to do justice for your other players.
And this is the issue with guys like Zach Martin and Micah Parsons is they're so fucking good every week that you almost forget about them.
Yep.
Kind
but
of.
this is
Because they're so good all the time.
This is why, like, you look at someone like Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's a fantastic player, but you shut Aaron Donald down, nobody else is
Exactly.
making waves.
Yeah.
You shut Micah Parson down, you have 2 or 3 other fucking people.
The
who
boys are
coming
gonna
in
eat.
eating.
look,
That's why MVP is different than best player on the team.
For sure.
right,
and look,
Yeah.
and
Can you toss me one of those after your comment, AJ?
and then we got a question coming in hot from the.
Whoa,
missed
great
it.
catch.
so
above defense
that was
too.
a Jimmy G throw right there, pal. Wow.
That was a Jimmy.
Was
G.
he out of the end zone when he did it, though? That's what I want
No,
to
he
know.
wasn't.
Okay.
Over defense, Ant's over there just murphing it up right now.
Yep.
Okay, question for you. EJ Savage says,
who's the question for specifically?
"This is for Anth.
okay.
What is
ASL.
what is what is Stephen A. Smith's favorite thing to say when it comes to the Cowboys?"
I don't even give a fuck. What
It's,
is it?
How about them Cowboys?
I
No.
don't even watch
This-
Stephen A.
this-
He drives me nuts.
This is Skip Bayless's favorite thing to say after a Cowboys win.
How about them Cowboys?
Which, I mean, it's all of them.
I'm trying to think. Stephen A. Smith. I can't even watch the guy. I just get so.
Does he love the
irritated.
Cowboys or hate the
Stephen A.
Cowboys?
hates them.
He
the
hates the Cowboys.
Skip
'Cause
Bayless
Skip loves them. That's
well,
why.
you watch some of the shit Skip says, you think he hates them too.
Okay,
Skip's one of those.
So here's the answer, and I'll say it in my best Stephen A. Smith impersonation. What can go wrong with the? What can go wrong? Will go wrong with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That's Skip.
And
That's Stephen
and I'm
A.
not
Smith.
saying fuck Stephen A. Smith when I say fuck that guy. I'm talking about you, Adam.
And then he says, and I bring this up for a reason. A little food for thought here, but what can go wrong this year has gone wrong. Dak has gone down, and Tyron Smith has gone down.
You know who we haven't talked
Oh,
about?
totally.
Who we haven't talked about? And I'm gonna pull up.
And we're
this,
still winning.
I'm gonna pull up this clip from last game. You
And I
say-
will just say, out of all of us, I was enjoying the Commanders' new jerseys, just like our boy Micah
The
Parsons.
Buffalo Wild Wings jerseys.
Yeah. The Army. And then he says, sorry, and then to finish off, and guess what? We stood afloat.
We have 3-1, man. And I felt like we were on life support. One, after Tyron Smith. I try not to be doom and gloom, but the Tyron Smith injury, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. And then the Dak Prescott injury, I thought we were fucked. And I'm very excited that we're 3-1.
Look, there's a nice philosophical story about that, and it's I'm just gonna fucking really go through it terribly, but basically a guy gets
Take your shirt off first.
Okay.
Yeah, stretch your
Yeah.
neck.
This is to keep retention. But basically, like, bad shit keeps happening to this dude, and he waits it out instead of trying to like, he just takes what he has left and then continues to try to live, and eventually he becomes a millionaire. But that idea is just preparation is what's important. A lot of people I saw it, and I'm sure it's for every team, but a lot of people knock salary cap boy or
Yes, Catboy.
You know, and let's just talk about
Stephen Jones?
the Cowboys offense as a whole. But I think it.
Fuck
I've
with me,
only
DJ.
seen. I've only seen that they have made the right, in my mind, the right decisions to fill a roster. The Amari Cooper
Let me
trade.
cut you off real
look at
quick.
that.
Let me cut you off this year.
Yeah.
This year.
This year, sure.
This year, and it's panned out.
Yeah, no Randy
Let's
Gregory,
just-
no Lale Collins.
It's literally.
Beautiful.
You're right. They've literally their offseason decisions, and I hate to cut you off,
yeah, no.
but I'm just
I
playing.
love cutting him off.
I'm just playing into what you're saying. Every decision that we've made this offseason, minus maybe like. I don't.
the
I'm
Amari
having a hard
Cooper-
time saying getting rid of
the
Amari Cooper was good.
The money it needed
Not
to
for
happen.
what you got for him.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The money it needed to happen. We needed the cap space, but
Not where you got for
we
him.
could have got more probably.
Absolutely.
Fucking rights, man. But I know what you're
Fifth
saying.
round fucking pick.
But it is looking like they have an idea of what they're doing, even with not getting a quarterback. Like when Dak went down, everyone's, oh my God, we got to go out and sign someone. We need to
Trade for Jimmy G.
Trade for Jimmy G. Like,
That's what everyone was saying.
Oh, please.
Garoppolo
Oh, that
in
would have
there.
been the
so
best.
it's pretty much, it has worked out.
That'd have been a wet dream for me.
But it's just back to Cowboys fans. Like we're just so,
Well-
and I understand, and I hate to say this against the team that I love, and I love most of the Cowboys fans that I interact with are awesome. And I love
you, man.
I love you, man. But for some of the crazy ones that are just so off their rockers, it's like, okay, I sometimes I'm trying to discuss something with them, and I'm like, this is why people hate us
Yeah. You see it.
because
You
they
see
remember
it.
because they remember talking to
Are you like-
this is why Cowboys fans hate us because they've talked to you before.
Yeah.
Are you like this?
Fuck you, dickhead.
I just can't even argue it. I can tell when I just cut my arguing off or debating. I call it debating. It's more arguing.
Well, it's funny because sorry, you see
No,
there
sorry.
are people who have legitimate thoughts, and then there are not. It's not copy paste comments, but it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you've subscribed to this camp,
Yeah.
and now
It's
you're,
like Seahawk
Yeah.
or Vancouver Canuck fans.
Yeah. Oh,
Basically
totally.
what it is.
Totally. I guess every fan base has it.
I mean,
can't
EJ saying his point was that we've been down this road before and it's killed us. This is a new year. Maybe we do have the formula to go deep into the playoffs.
I hope
Maybe
so.
we do have the gumption to beat better teams. Maybe we do have the players and the coaches.
Hopefully.
Finally, aligning.
Hopefully.
Definitely have the defensive coach,
Aligning.
what do you guys?
Lieutenant Dan.
Who do you guys?
Lieutenant Dan.
Defense!
I mean, Jesus Christ, eh?
All three of
You
them.
gotta love it.
We're depending on you, boys.
That's the trifecta right there.
No, I do love the
No, I
Lieutenant
just-
Dans.
I'm just not gonna fucking talk.
What do
I'm
we-
just gonna soundbite
What do
it.
we do? You guys want to do sound bites or sound?
Sure. One sec.
Hang on. You can see
Tackle
this.
somebody. Don't let these guys chew up the goddamn clock on us.
Okay, sorry.
Pull up the video. Pull up my screen.
All right, I'll pull your screen.
And if you're
I'll
listening,
pull it
if
out.
you're
I'll
listening,
put
you're
it
like, what the?
AB.
You're like,
There
is
you
this 1990s radio? No. This is.
Hold
this is our
on a
podcast.
second. Did AB really pull his wang out in the?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna
When
look
the
at that
fuck
too.
was that? Are
Look,
we- that's coming up because I don't even know anything
Oh
about
no, this is
that.
last week's news.
Oh wow!
But we'll
last
look
week's
at- hey,
news. It's,
we'll-
it's news to me.
This
Show
is
last
before
week's
we end,
We'll show Nate it.
because Alex has the
definitely look at it.
uncensored photo.
Really?
No, I did.
It's
He
just
Well, I
AJ in the
recreate-
shower.
I recreated it. It's
It's
not
a
as
tsunami.
impressive, but
AJ's like, I thought you said AJ,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
AB.
and it's not it's not as impressive, but it is unblurred.
It's just,
Man.
and he's like, and I got a different angle. It's just
Yeah.
AJ in his bathtub.
Alex, what's this?
Photoshopped people around him.
It's AB's recreation. Okay, I'm gonna.
Am I right? Look at these guys.
That's probably my least favorite soundbite.
It's because it's so long.
I fucking hate it.
Okay.
He will love it.
Brother Adrian hates Vince Vaughn.
I don't blame him.
He hates him.
Man.
Okay, AJ, what do you got?
Okay, I'm gonna play this clip, and you tell me who it's about.
LVE.
Well,
No, it's about Sam Williams.
get out of my house.
Oh, nice. He just basically pushed the guy right into him.
So that's the to go back to our original
Yeah.
conversation that we had. What I wanted to bring up was Sam Williams, although definitely not a contender, has also been very
Wow.
impressive.
If your second rounder is actually doing anything at this point, it's always a
Second
good
he's
rounder?
thing.
playing,
Yep.
playing.
That is impressive.
He's
How many
playing-
Fucking
playing.
own this grown man.
Oh yeah, he
Well,
just,
that's what
Holy
that's the one
fuck.
thing Micah said in training camp. Crack him if you got him.
Oh my
That's-
God.
Micah didn't say that, but Micah said that Sam Williams, man,
Crack him
he's
if you
so
got him,
strong.
son.
He's so strong, is what he was. is
built
what
like
they
a
were
shit brick house would have been. I wish guys talked to the reporters like that. What do you think about Sam Williams? Guy's built like a shit brick house.
Holy
that's what I would love.
Man,
Holy fuck! Don't you
if he
see
had
him?
said, if he had said, crack him if you got him during training camp, would have been amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I am trying
it
to
would be
find
great if
snap
one
count for
person-
Sam Williams.
If someone does end up saying it, it's just going to be like
That would be
copy them.
amazing.
What do you mean it's
But
happening? It's
hey,
gonna
but
happen.
guess what? Go back to over a couple hundred episodes, and every episode we say it 59 times.
On Sundays we say it probably 200.
I'm getting to snap count. Just give me a minute. What?
Okay, so while you're looking for that, we're gonna bust out the predictions for the scores for this week's game.
Just stretching my neck right
Nate's stretching his neck over there, so we're gonna start with him. Nate, if you had to pick, or if you had to say the score between the Dallas Cowboys and the LA Rams this weekend, what would your score be?
I'm going to honestly say 24-9 for Dallas.
Is that samesies?
Yep.
Nate's going samesies.
I don't think they score.
That's what the
against
San Fran Niners.
Yeah, I don't think they score against the Cowboys.
Right, Nate Dogg down. And while you're on it, give us a bold prediction for the game. If you dare.
Oh.
It could be anything, just something crazy.
Sorry, Nate says 24-9
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Rams. I'm just kidding.
Rams.
Rams.
And me a bold
Rams.
prediction?
Yeah, we need a
dog.
bold
Oh,
prediction.
fuck.
Just give us anything crazy.
All right, here's the crazy.
Mike
Cooper
crack me if
Rush.
you got him.
Cooper Rush, 350 yards passing,
Ooh.
3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Okay.
Wow.
On the defensive side, I think Diggs gets
Ooh,
2.
doubles.
And you know why I say Diggs gets 2? Because I want those screech shots happening. That's fucking why.
There's probably only.
I don't think there's any screech
I
left.
don't
probably
think there's
on-
screech left.
Oh.
So what we're
By
gonna
the way, I am working on getting us some screech for the Super Bowl live stream.
gotta have it. It's
Oh
so
my
it's gonna be like when you're out of shampoo, we're gonna have to pour
Yeah.
nudes into the
Yeah, there
screech
you
bottle.
go. Switch it around.
And what was the Diggs one?
2 picks.
I think 2 picks.
So Nate's going. He's going all out.
You're gonna. I think we got to give you
Shit, them boys is having the time of their lives.
one or the other, or you can double down and
He's
do.
double downing.
Okay.
Double downing, man. I'm on once every 10 weeks. I'm double down.
He's going
Love it,
hardcore.
love it.
Bandwagon boys. Who wants to start? Or do you want me to go?
You go, bro.
Okay, score prediction. I mean, the Cowboys haven't given up 20 points yet. So I'm just, you got to go with the trend. So that means I'm picking that. So they're probably going to get 40 scored on them. But
Ooh.
I'm saying they're going to hold the Rams to 20 points. And they're finally going to break 30 points. They're going to score 34-20 Cowboys is my score prediction. And then my bold prediction is Sam Williams gets 2 sacks.
Whoa.
Because I don't even think he has one. So
Did you
we're
just say that because you just saw him?
just
there?
saw him, so he's fresh in my mind. He's fresh in my mind.
Galby, I work
Okay.
with Newfies. I can inquire on getting Screech.
Oh yeah, Galby
Fuck
could.
yeah.
Galby, work your inside
Yeah,
magic, buddy.
absolutely.
It's like he's some sort of moonshine speakeasy.
is.
Yeah. Get
Hey, out of the bye. I need some screech there, bye.
Get us a
And
bottle.
also write this one down. 2 neck stretches from my man AJ. 2 of them.
Wow.
Two.
Wowie,
We're getting-
wowie.
we're getting lit up.
Utah. I need 2.
That's, hey,
Utah.
that's
Utah too.
Utah. Give me 2.
Here's the thing.
I have to get that sound. I'm going to get that sound
You
bite.
need that soundbite.
I'm willing, but
2.
if we start to lose, Anth will shut off. Then I get sour.
No. I won't. This is
If
the
we
thing.
lose,
I'm
there's
not-
no post game.
We're
Yeah, that's right.
we do the post game. 3-1. If we're going down, I don't think I will get to that point. I was just the only time I've shut down was the Denver game last year, and it was just because it was such an ass whooping that I just did not expect
That was
it.
warranted.
I didn't know how
we
to
were
react.
all down.
I
We
feel-
were all down.
I didn't know how to react.
I know, but I feel like now I need to go back and I got to clip parts of Ants from that. So every time we bring it up, we could just.
I didn't know how to react. It was the first time that we got whooped while we were live streaming.
Butt whooped.
That's a fair
Well,
reaction, and that's the honest reaction that you get here on CanFan. Don't come for analytics. We're stealing other people's.
I couldn't even talk. I just didn't want to talk. I was just like, oh my God, this is. I think you just got the occasional fuck this shit from me.
What I really just wanted to do was extend my time to give my prediction.
Okay, so let's hear it.
Okay.
Let's hear what you got.
So I'm gonna go. I think they're only gonna score 17. I can see Cup scoring 2 touchdowns this game with 122 yards. That's not a bold prediction.
I was
That's
gonna
just
say
what I'm-
you're going and
No,
you're
no,
giving
no.
bold prediction
No, no, no.
for the Rams players.
And then
You're
I,
a Cowboys fan.
and then I see a kick, and that might happen early. But I do see the Cowboys finishing strong with a 27 points. So 3 tutties.
So you're saying 27,
kicks.
17.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your boldy.
Wow.
Let's hear your boldy.
That was a roundabout way.
Let's see that bold.
Let's see that bold prediction.
Let's see
Now
that
for a
AB.
bold
Hey, let's see that
prediction.
AB.
I mean, I want the fucking
Oh yeah, we want it.
I want the Grand Slam so much. And I
So
think
it's
it's
for
so
anyone that
possible.
doesn't know, a Grand Slam is when Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Dorrance Armstrong all get sacks, and then any other player gets a sack
Yeah.
for four sack lunches.
different sack lunches.
That's
And
what we call a Grand Slam around here.
I think we're gonna see a Grand Slam
Okay, that's your boldy.
Like a Moons over Miami.
BWB1.
with extra hot sauce.
27-10 for the
An eight.
Cowboys.
Okay, so you guys both think 27.
To 10 for the Cowboys.
Okay, that's it.
And then my boldy would be
No, we're still here. He's just thinking.
I don't
I froze.
We're loading.
So my bold prediction: Micah Parson fumble recover for. Actually, it's not that bold. I mean, he hasn't
well,
got
he's
it.
never had a touchdown.
Fumble recovery for a touchdown is my bold prediction. It's going to happen this game. And I want to see Zeke's going to do 150 this game.
Wow.
So you're going double. You're doubling up.
Wow.
Doubling up.
Has
Zeke's-
he been over 100 this year yet?
No. Highest is 70.
See, I thought your first prediction
75?
itself was bold.
The
Hey,
fumble recovery for a TD.
Yeah, but
Adam-
Ad wants to be that guy.
Adam double wraps his fucking.
I want to
bold
be that
predictions.
Matt who calls a 25 to whatever fucking score it was, and he
Yeah.
gets that shirt. That's what I want to be.
That was an amazing prediction by that guy.
26, 16.
Yeah, 26. Boy, who says 26?
So I don't know why I said 25, 26-16.
26, 16. I think that about wraps it up, fellas.
Yeah.
Maybe let's just, before we go out, show the pic of AB flashing himself for Nate.
Oh yeah.
We'll get that in there because Nate Dawg hasn't seen it. Because
Never been.
Galby scored 24-21, boys, in OT. Zeke 2 tuds.
mark him down.
I just come here for the internet.
So before we call it out, we're gonna show Nate Antonio Brown showing his wiener at a Dubai hotel that happened on the weekend. We don't need don't do uncensored because we'll get banned for life. Just show him that censored pic. AJ looks like he's currently frozen by it.
So he just does it?
One more. Yeah, another one.
So right now we're watching AB.
He's in Dubai.
This is a random chick. This chick's not with him.
Yeah.
He's waterboarding her.
Yeah, she's laughing because she's nervous. She's gonna be fucking.
She is nervous.
nervous laughter.
I'm getting
Watch the jump up flash of it. So, but you got to get the picture because that doesn't give it justice. I thought you were to just throw that up.
Okay, well, that's the context of the whole
Wow.
thing. Hang on, I'll get it right now.
That guy really did that?
He did it.
Yeah.
That's
Now-
a random person then?
I think,
Does
I think he's
Antonio-
got CTE, dude.
Oh, he has something.
Yes, he absolutely.
got
I think
does.
he had CTE before he had CTE.
Yeah.
No, because
Look at that fucking thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's the pixels stop and his
Stop.
hand
Yeah.
start?
Look how big it is. Why is there too many pixels?
I did a quick flash. I don't want to get too explicit.
Antonio Brown has been a real sad case. But anyone who I am so aware, and I don't care that they're not talking about it. That what is it? CTA?
CTE.
CTE.
You almost
is-
got you almost got the vowel.
I have it. Okay.
CTA, what's your
No,
call to action?
It's so real, and it
Oh, for
happens.
sure it is.
The unfortunate thing is to be an NFL player, you almost everyone has to start playing football at a young age, and that's where most of it happens. Because
Like what? Like 8, 9? They're probably
Yeah.
playing tackle football.
by the time you
Yeah.
get to the NFL, you've developed the skills to be more protective of your head, or it's too fucking late anyways by that point anyway. But where the damage happens is in that learning phase, and it's a contact sport. There's not really much you can do about it. Like that's just the reality, and I accept that and understand that if anyone I know is going to play it, that's the possibility that can run the.
And we're not
that can
trying
happen.
to make
No.
fun of
No.
CTE.
No.
But we're gonna finish this off with Antonio Brown has a massive wiener. Like that picture, it was insane. I'm gonna call us out here. The bandwagon. Oh my God! bandwagon boys over there vaping. Adam still looking like he's trying to take this ship out of landing mode. And then Nate Dawg over here, the San Fran 49er fan. Love to have you on, Nate Dawg. And for your host, Anthbest, we will see you this Sunday at about 1 o'clock Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern. We will be live streaming this game. All right, boys, crack them if you got them.
Crack them if you got them, son.